Good evening, everyone, and welcome to all of our viewers through the streaming. Once again, it's a pleasure to be with all of you for having this occasion to be with all of you to meditate the practice of Gyalwa together. It's really cold. The reason why I took out the heater is not because I'm being pious or religious or kind or anything, it just gives me a headache. That's why. So, good luck to all the translators. I pity them. Not because I'm smart, but because I speak gibberish and they have to find a way to translate those gibberish in a very eloquent way. So, I thought we could start this session with actually question and answers actually, but I really don't know how well we will be able to follow the tone of the question and answers according to the practice. So that's why I'm still skeptical. Because if you're able to somehow stick to the theme of our practice, then I really mean it. I can share a lot with you. But if you deviate from there, then I will not be able to really offer you much. But if you really stick to the theme of what we are doing here, why we are here, sort of thing, really based not on religion, not on politics. I am happily here to offer your, I don't know, basically offer whatever I truly feel. But if it deviates, then beforehand I'm saying that I will not be able to answer. So based on meditation, based on Gyalwa, based on this course, based on this diet, based on this regime, if you have questions, please do. Then I hope I will entertain you. So, yes, it's there.
Thank you. Based on the diet, it's clear to, it was clear explanations how we apply during the meditation, the focus, and how we bring mindfulness inside, but it's not so clear how to do it in everyday life in post-meditation stage, once we finish the meditation.
You mean the soju?
No, the Shine.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
To be honest, in the past 20 to 30 years, I've never really meditated on Shine.
But to give up the thoughts.
What?
No, it was actually corresponding with the teachings you last time gave as well. That we don't grasp the thoughts, we give up the thinking.
Okay. Right. As I was saying, for the past 20 to 30 years, I've never really meditated on Shine, so therefore I really don't know what it is exactly. But based on, of course, the precious, almost like transcripts in a way, that we are able to get our hands on over the course of time. From the so-called many teachers who are supposed to be realized, supposed to be enlightened and so on, we have a very, very good, we are very fortunate to have a very good manual and a guide into Shine. So, I don't know, for most of us we can really probably rely on that and utilize that, and to some of us maybe it will serve very, very well. But I really don't know how well, if that teaching is not to say valid, but on the spot, helpful, let's say. So I really don't know. Of course, the human that I try to bring by saying that I have not I have, of course, tried to meditate, try to be in a traditional sense, to be in a rhythm and routine in terms of practice to meditate. But through that, I think to some of us, from that, some of us may be able to somehow relate to what it means to practice Shine or practice shamatha and so on, but I really don't know. I really don't know how well we'll be able to really relate to that actual understanding. It's not because it's too difficult to understand it, or too subtle, too complicated. It really depends on each individual at the end of the day, really. And so therefore, it's really difficult to answer that question in terms of like the final answer or the final treatment sort of thing. It's impossible. It really, it's just like how we are born. Each of us, of course, according to the medical science, according to its routine, we are born, of course, accordingly to somewhat healthy and this and that, but no one can really determine how healthily we are born or what is even healthy means and so on. And yeah. It's impossible to really describe. And I'm not trying to be sophisticated here or anything like that, but that really is the case. And so therefore, each and every individual is so different from one another, even if we are born from single parents, even if we are born in the single, or in one particular religion or philosophy, or no matter how similar, even if we are twins, let's say. The way we digest, the way we interact with the so-called reality is so different, and so therefore we can never really say this is the way. Yeah. And so therefore a setting like this, where we are trying to meditate on or practice something together, is very ambitious, because it's a very wishful thing to do. Yeah. And that's why I keep wondering about the organizers, actually. I happen to be one of the organizers, but beside that there are many others who have really given so much of their time and energy, actually, to realize this. And so it's very, very ambitious. To think that we can do something together. How on earth will we be able to do something together, you know? No way. Anyway. But we have to somehow find a way to appreciate this gesture, because at the end of the day we are not trying to really, are we really trying to become enlightened? No way. No one is ever is. It's not a way to sort of discredit